Okay, here we have Christmas decorations, and this is the 27th of December, a couple days after Christmas, and we're going to go around from place to place and shoot Christmas decorations in Tehachapi, California. Here's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus with a little baby elf. This is on our way to Rosie's work. Steve's a shaker with a card shaker. More in a little bit. Here's a penguin, a hippopotamus, and a moving reindeer. And that's the penguin. And we got Mickey Mouse. We got a snowman. And then there's the reindeer. The head moves. And there's the little hippopotamus. We're on a hill, and I'm going to drive down. And they actually have a snowman globe that's not going. That's the white thing. Oh, I guess it is sort of going. It's just full of steam.
It's like dirt.
Yeah.
A snowman.
This is my buddy Jim Coster and Steve Eckbert. This is Jim Coster's house, the sheriff, and this is just one little part of it, these little reindeer. And we're going to swing up forward, and there's some more of it. And you really can't get a great idea. You can just see sort of part of it. But he really did his house up. And a lot of this has to do with his wife. She really likes to have a lot of Christmas decorations. But all that, and then over here, and the deer, this is at Jim's place. Yeah. Here we have Santa and a sleigh. That's very pretty. The heads of the reindeer are turning. And I got an oncoming car, so we're going to zoom out. It's very simple but very pretty. See, snowman, bear, and Santa Claus. And old-fashioned lights on the house, the big old light bulbs that we used to have in Illinois. Here's a real pretty one that goes on both sides of the driveway. And starts out there, comes across. Just pretty lights, pretty tree in the house. There's a tree in the house there. Real pretty. A nativity, and we just told the gentleman that owns the place, or his friends, that we're shooting his lit nativity set. And they have the baby manger, and Jesus and Mary, and a couple of wise men and a sheep. And very, very pretty. There's the whole place. And they did a beautiful job on the house and the bushes. This was kind of pretty. These are sparkly lights on the house. And I'm going to zoom up, and he's got bright green porch lights and sparkling icicle lights. And the camera is not focusing real well, but you can kind of see that. Kind of pretty. Very simple but pretty. Here we have a little snowman around. Those are the lights and a deer. I'm going to zoom in on a snowman. Excuse the shaking. And then lit presents. And a lit deer. And just beautiful. Well, the deer head moves too. Yeah, beautiful lights. Here's the house across the street for the presents. And they've done stripes on their evergreens. And just beautiful. And they have old-fashioned Christmas bulbs, the big bulbs. I call them the old-fashioned ones in the tree. And it's real pretty. Yeah, there's stuff up on the... I'm getting most of it. This is really neat. They've got a lot going on. This is a big property, about 2¼ acres lengthwise. And they have things out on the front yard. And music, if you can hear the music. And the lights are going to the music. I'm going to do a close-up of, here's this igloo and a couple of penguins. Then over to the right, there's a snowman, there's snow dogger. Yeah. We're now downtown Tehachapi, and this is the water tower that's next to the railroad. And there's the Tehachapi logo, and it says Historic Downtown Tehachapi. This is the whole tree. The star and the lights. And this is looking off towards where my house is in Tehachapi, way down there about 5 miles. And that's our Christmas tree on the right, and downtown on the left. And yes, you do hear radio in the background, telling Christmas stories. Here's one we thought was clever. They did the post, the lamp post, like a big candy cane. And I think they have music going to it. Yes, they do have music going to it. And the whole display goes to music. Very pretty. Here's a simple one, same street. It's a very simple house and candy canes and little trees. Very nice. Here's a simple block. This will give you an idea. There's several people. This is very simple, but it's very pretty. Several people with lights. And they have a little scene going near the front door too. Here's one. And all that goes to music, but we can't hear the music. It's probably playing inside. And just pause for a second, which means the recording's starting again. This is done in just whites, and it's very pretty. And it's just a little 3-bedroom home. It looks bigger than that, but it's just got a big front archway. Very pretty. We saw the snowman and we figured we'd shoot just a little bit of the snowman. And it's kind of cute. This is a Ferris wheel. It's got characters on it. Real cute. They have a bunch of other things in the yard, but they're not lit up, just that way. Pretty blue lights on the house too. Here's just a real simple Noel with house lights. I thought it was kind of cute. Couple little penguins there, by the way. This is the last one for the evening. This is on Lahar, which is just around the corner from Maurice Gubler and me. And they've got a giant teddy bear in the front yard. I'm going to zoom in. And a Santa globe. We had a bunch of rain, so all our people that have the Santa globes, which is there on the left, they're all full of moisture. And you can't see them very well because they've fogged on the inside. And they always decorate the tree real nice. That's a very tall tree. That tree's 30-40 feet tall. To the eave of the house is probably 10 feet, and that tree's 2.5 times the eave of the house, 25-30 feet. And that'll be the last one of the evening. That's a local house. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, and Happy New Year 2011.